Let's talk more cheering news now for Nigeria. This time we're talking about the African Badminton Championships, which went down in Port Harcourt all through last week. We said at the start of the show that Nigeria totally dominated this competition. When we were on the show last week, we talked about Nigeria winning the mixed team events. Little did we know that they were going to go on and dominate both the men's singles and the women's singles championships as well. To Cecilia, I mean, what more can we say about this guy? That's Dorcas, the best player on the continent right now when it comes to badminton. Dorcas Adeshokon.
Absolutely. Nigeria finished with 4 gold medals, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals to top the table. And one of the golden girl here actually are winning the singles event. You know what that means?
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. If you've been following the sport of badminton for a couple of years, you will know that we've really not been doing very well, largely due to the fact that we've maintained it on several platforms, and on this one, that we have talent, but we don't get to nurture our players well. It looks like the federation is doing something right. The new federation that came in, we must say kudos to everybody that was responsible for this victory. Right. Especially the sponsors, because without the sponsors also, I'm sure we won't have this discussion. Exactly. It's a big deal. Adeshoko and
Anuoluwapo, that's the men's singles champion.
In singles, I can't remember the last time.
Yes.
I think
Mauritius.
Always a team to beat. Even the mixed events, we've never won it before and all that. But the male and female singles event, it's always hard.
Now, this is me about to say what I should say at the right
Carry
time.
on.
Do not rest on your oars.
Okay.
Do not go to sleep. The guys that we beat, they're not happy. They're going back to work. Now, of course, we need to build up for the next major ones. I'm talking the Olympics and Commonwealth Games and the rest of that. So right now, I hope there is a plan in place, you know, like a roadmap leading up to the Olympics for this team. Because winning it is not enough. Now you must defend it. Now you must go to the next level and do better than what you've done.
And you know what they say, it sounds like a cliche, but it's real. You know, getting to the top is very, very difficult.
To stay there.
But to stay there is the
work.
The actual work.
That's the work.
And it works that right now, and that's why Dorcas Adeshokon has been talking about 2020 Olympics. She's glad that she won this one, but then there's a bigger one up front.
Being so fulfilled and proud because, you know, I promised Nigeria that I'm going to bring back the gold, and God make it happen. God make it possible. I'm so glad, and I'll continue to be a good citizen. You know, we are going for All African Games, and we are going to represent Africa in China. So we are hoping for more, not only in Africa. We want to rule the world.
Yeah, what a way to go. She wants to rule the world. It's like she's taking it out of your world right now. She understands what it means to be there at the top and staying there, and also going to the Olympics and getting something bigger and better.
Another tiny detail that you will notice there is the kit.
Okay.
You know, a couple of months ago, days ago, weeks ago, years ago, you would find that other Nigerian teams are wearing kits that were made for the Super Eagles. They even end up going to buy them and all of that. Now they have kit deals and all of that. Look at where everybody's looking well packaged and all.
Gotta look the part.
Look, if they're doing right, we have to say kudos to the federation. Kudos to the ministry. You know, I think everybody on this one, and also the governor of Rivers State for at least supporting
hosting this
sports in general. You find out that it's not about football alone for them in Rivers State. They're doing a lot, you know.
In other sports,
wrestling, going on. Let's take more reactions coming from Port Harcourt.
Yeah, let's get the President Francis Obi also reacting to this, knowing that it's the first time you're having a tournament like this, and they're having a mascot.
I'm sure you are very much aware that Nigeria, during the week, won the mixed team events championship for the first time on home soil. There have been so many firsts with these championships.
Ils sont les premiers sur ce tournoi, dans ce tournoi.
In the past, when we have hosted Africa, we've never played a championship in a venue that has 6 courts. This is the first time in Nigeria. And at the opening ceremony, the president of BCA also brought to our attention that in the history of these championships in Africa, this is the first time that this championship is having an official mascot.
Well, it's a tournament of so many firsts concerning the badminton championship. Now let's listen to the Minister of Sport. You saw his picture. He was right there. And of course, the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, talking about this tournament and how they want to actually use it as a bedrock to develop other sports across Nigeria.
Any leader who loves the youth in Nigeria must also love sports. Your inability to invest in sports is an indication that you seem not to be committed to the youth question and development in Nigeria. Because sports is the only tool that can create and produce wealth within a short span of time. You will agree with me that if a state like Delta, which has over 100 gold medals and has a value of 1 million per gold medal, of course has been able to produce over 100 million years.
Let me commend my dear brother and friend, the President of the Badminton Federation of Nigeria, Frank Obi, for keeping to his words that he will make sure that we have the best. And today, the President of the Badminton Confederation of Africa has confirmed that this is the best. All the championships they have hosted. Mr. Obi, I want to tell you to keep it up, continue to work for the growth of badminton in Nigeria. It is not enough for them to come here and witness this championship. You must go further to encourage them, and that means you should encourage badminton in our schools for our children to be encouraged how to play the sport of badminton. And so I urge you to encourage them. We have the facilities here.
Yeah, they have the facilities. All they have to do is to put it in good use by organizing championships at least every year. And all the PPU students will be happy in that state.
All right.
Yeah. Look, I don't think we have the facilities the way we should have them.
No, he was talking.
I know he's
particularly
talking
about
centrally
Rivers. Yeah.
about Port Harcourt. You get,
Yeah.
we know. And
We can
that
do better.
has always been the, I want to put it out there, that's always been the problem.
Yeah.
Go from state to state, you find out that everything is concentrated in the capital city,
Yeah.
and that's where everybody has to come to play. But I'm saying that you can actually decentralize it now and everything, and let's have regionals and all of that, like I said earlier. So talking about facilities, yes, you have a national or a state stadium somewhere in Port Harcourt. But look, we need to take it to the rural areas. We need to take it to the schools and everything. Do you know how many schools are out there that don't even have space for kids to run around?
Yeah,
No,
because they
a lot-
decide to approve it. Let's leave that. That's a discussion for another day.
A lot can still be done. I totally
lot.
agree
There's a lot to
with
be done.
Shola on that one.